Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Roundup on this late Monday night, September 14th, 2015 here. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start it off out at Camden Yards in Baltimore, Maryland, where the Boston Red Sox squared off against the Baltimore Orioles for the first of a three-game series at Camden Yards here. And the Baltimore Orioles got on the board first at the bottom of the first. Adam Jones reaches out a fielder by second baseman Josh Rutledge, and Nolan Remo scores. Hitting him a shot to second base. It was 1-0 in favor of the Orioles there. And then, bottom of the seventh, Adam Jones doubles on the fly ball. The right fielder, Jack Barry Jr., as Chris Davis scores as the Boston Red Sox get shut at by the Baltimore Orioles 2-0 in here as Gossman got the win and Eduardo Rodriguez got lost despite pitching very well. 5 hits. Give it up and a run given up, but struck out at 9 as Eduardo Rodriguez was stellar pitching in the loss for the Red Sox because the offense didn't do its job here as they ran into a better Baltimore team in the first game. But next up, Sox and the Orioles go out again tomorrow at Camden Yards with Joe Kelly on the man for the Red Sox. Ubaldo Jimenez on the man for the Orioles here. Okay, look at that. Other scores around the majors here on this late Monday night here. Through 9, Philadelphia Phillies, Washington Nationals tied at 6. Top of 8, Cleveland Indians are leading the Kansas City Royals 7-3. Top of 9, New York Yankees are leading the Tampa Bay Rays 4-1. Top of the 7, Texas Rangers is leading the Houston Astros 3-2. Top of the 6, Minnesota Twins are leading the Detroit Tigers 7-0 here. Bottom of the 6, Chicago White Sox are leading Oakland Athletics 7-2. Bottom of the 1st, Arizona Diamondbacks trailing the San Diego Padres 5-0 here. Los Angeles Dodgers and Colorado Rockies will get underway here, and so goes the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels, and the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds here. New York Mets over the Miami Marlins 4-3. Okay, the first of 2 Monday Night Football games played tonight here. Atlanta Falcons going into the 2-minute warning are leading the Philadelphia Eagles 26-24 here. As Matt Bryant kicks a 41-yard field goal in the first quarter to make it 3-0 in favor of the Falcons here. And then in the second quarter, Julio Jones, a 4-yard pass from Matt Bryant to make it 10-0 in favor of the Falcons here. And then Cody Parkey, a 29-yard field goal drive to make it 10-3 in favor of the Falcons. And then Matt Bryant kicks a 39-yard field goal to make it 13-3 in favor of the Falcons here. And then Julio Jones, a 22-yard pass from Matt Bryant to make it 20-3 in favor of the Falcons here. But then the Eagles started to chip away. And a DeMarco Murray, 8-yard run to make it 20-10 in favor of the Falcons. And then DeMarco Murray, a 5-yard pass from Sam Bradford to make it 20-17 in favor of the Falcons here. And then in the fourth quarter, Matt Bryant, 44-yard field goal drive to make it 23-17 in favor of the Falcons. And then Ryan Matthews, a 1-yard run to make it 24-23 in favor of the Eagles there. And then Matt Bryant kicks the 47-yard field goal drive to make it 26-24 Falcons there. And Parkey tried to make a 44-yard field goal to give Philly the lead, but no good as the Atlanta Falcons are going into the 2-minute warning, leading the Philadelphia Eagles 26-24. And the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings will get underway at 10:20 p.m. over at Levi Stadium in San Francisco here. Alright, looking at some sports news on this late Monday night here. Irving, Texas. Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Des Bryant is having surgery to repair a broken fifth metatarsal in his right foot, according to a source. Sometimes football can be seem simple. Throw the ball, catch the ball, kick the ball. There are the moments when a fundamental goal of the game, winning the ball in the end zone, is tangled by massive risk aversion strategies as untangling pileup and miscues in New York Giants lost to the Dallas Cowboys. And in hearing with a Nevada State Athletic Commission on Monday regarding for a failed test for marijuana, UFC competitor Nick Diaz repeatedly invoked the Fifth Amendment. Foxborough, Massachusetts haven't opened their season with a win last Thursday night. New England Patriots players were able to scout Rex Ryan's Buffalo Bills on television on Sunday. The possibility of Brandon DeRossi's mythical fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s fatherhood has inspired and trading shattered between the pair and the millions. It was the dog days of summer of 1974, and Maryland basketball coach Leslie Drusilla was very, very angry. He had spent the better part of a year scattered in 19 years off from Pittsburgh, Virginia, by the name of Moses Malone. And scoring pro from high school was a right move of Moses Malone. Real Madrid is knocked off the top of the list of the world's most valuable sports teams in Forbes' latest annual survey. U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch expected more arresting the ongoing FIFA corruption probe. Nashville, Tennessee. Marcus Mariota, his NFL debut at a college field to it after a flawless performance. His team blown out of the opponent. Mariota did it often in Oregon. Watch from the sidelines as the Tennessee Titans wrapped up 42-14 win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In Pittsburgh, the opening line on Bud Dupree's NFL resume looks pretty good. One game, 1 second of a future Hall of Fame quarterback. Monday was a day of rest and relaxation for the Toronto Blue Jays. They earned it. The Jays did some heavy lifting in the Bronx past weekend to obstinate their determination to put some distance between themselves and the New York Yankees. The Minnesota Twins hired Arnie Kenner today as Vice President of Sports Performance. Kenner spent the past 23 seasons with the Pistons, where he most recently held the title of physical therapist. Miami Dolphins presume Ndamukong Suh will be the panacea for the run defense that has relinquished 121 yards per game. Last season, an invisible 165 yards per game over the final 6. Washington Redskins quarterback Chris Culver has been suspended by the NFL for the team's next game for violating the league's personal conduct policy. Before becoming the first player in NFL history for 4 touchdowns and 1/2 as a rookie, Marcus Mariota is a fantasy league after fall with 35.7% ownership rate in ESPN leagues. Kansas Royals crash with Quito as Chiefs surge. And that's going to be it for the Sports Wonder Minutes late Monday night, September 14th, 2015. Please have a good night. See you tomorrow. Good night.